Hey, welcome to the show. Today we're going to go down to the southern border and we're going to talk with some people down there about the influx of mass immigration and see how it's affecting the areas. All right, thanks.
Hey, Killer. Thanks for having me. I'm down here at the southern border, and I have a local rancher that I'm getting ready to interview, and he's going to give our thoughts on what's going on down here. Hello, sir. I understand that you're a rancher down here on the Texas-Mexico border, and I was just curious about all the Mexicans that are coming in over the border and how it's affecting you. But, can I have your name first, please, for my viewing audience?
Yeah, partner, I'm sure down here on the South Texas border, and thanks for having me. Yeah, my name's Blue Mommy.
Get the fuck out of here. Your name's Blue Mommy? What kind of name is that?
Yep, that's my name. That's the name my parents gave me. I used to catch all kind of grief like it in grade school, and it's actually German. My full name is Elijah Blue Mommy. Blue is my middle name, but that's my name. Yes, sir.
Jeez. I think I'd find me a new set of parents. I mean, come on, man. Blue, Elijah Blue Mummy? And you really gonna have us believe that that's a German name? Oh, come on, man. So, Blue Mummy, how's this problem with the Mexicans and coming over affecting your ranching business? Can you fill us in on that?
I'm actually a welder. I'm not a rancher. And I just bought the bar over yonder, formerly known as Ruby's. And we're going to call it Blue Mama's. And you get there by taking the Millet exit off 35 South and head towards Los Angeles, Texas. Just be sure to check your guns and your knives in at the door.
Thanks for the plug for your business there, Blue Mommy. Or should I call you Elijah? Boy, you just all kind of messed up my interview here on illegal immigration. Well, maybe you can get put back to work. Finish building that wall. Have a good one. Thank you, Killer.
Hey, thanks for the great interview there, Mr. Adam Specs. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank, what's his name? Blue Mummy for his time, and thank you. Our next segment will be on the topic of science and how it's bent and twisted for political purposes and gains, and it's not really for the advancement of science, but we'll have the inspector Sherlock Holmes on and to discuss science with us.
Hello, Killer. It's really pretty elementary what's going on with science these days. They just seem to go as far as the model and make a presumption and don't follow up with any of the research. What I'm talking about specifically is when you mix politics and science and you get problems like climate change. We all know climate changes, but why is it such a hot button issue? Specifically, what I'm talking about is gathering a bunch of data points claiming that there's a temperature rise from, let's say, 1980 1980 to the present time, and not comparing it to anything outside that parameter. In statistics, they would call that a partial model, just having a bunch of data points and not testing those data points, nor not having anything to compare that to. It's unscientific, and currently that's the model that is going on. We're just presenting part of the picture, and it's not right. We've been doing that with the pandemic as well. So you can see that I would be the appropriate person to consult, because there's definitely a crime being committed. Billions are paid into the Paris Climate Agreement, World Health Organization, and what are we getting other than more rich people off our tax dollars?
Yeah, thanks, Sherlock. I really appreciate your time and your investigation. And you have a good night, sir. All right? Thanks.
My pleasure, and maybe we can do it again sometime. You have a good night. Thank you.
Next, we're going to talk with Juan O. Savin's brother, Pedro Savin. And we're going to see what kind of intel he has for us. Hey, Pedro. Welcome to the show. What kind of intel you have for us today?
Well, I don't know what you mean by intel, but I can tell you what I know.
Aren't you Juan O. Savin's brother?
No. I am a friar. My name is Brother Pedro Savin. I'm named after the patron saint who saved everyone from the Frajole famine, named Pedro Savin.
So you're in no way connected to Juan O. Savin?
I know Juan O. Savin, and he did share a little bit of intelligence with me. He told me right now that there's a commander-in-chief who's DJT, and then we have Biden, who is currently under guard and being transported by the DC police and not the military.
What do you mean?
Well, if you notice, Biden is being guarded by helicopters that are labeled as park police with the gunners and so forth, and no one's standing at attention around Biden. He's carrying up his own luggage, and these things just don't add up for someone who's supposed to be the president for the United States. He might be president of the United States, which is the corporation, but he's not for the people. So therefore, the military isn't involved with him, and he's carrying his own luggage, basically.
So, let me get this straight. Biden is essentially the civilian aspect of the presidency, where DJT is the commander-in-chief of the military assets.
Yes, you've got it. So, we have a dual presidency. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't happen much. But thanks for consulting with me. You have a good day.
Thank you for that bit of intel. I appreciate it. And, all right. Hey, if you like this broadcast please like, subscribe, comment below. If you dislike it, hit it twice and let us really know that you hate us. Alright, y'all have a good day.